So I think we are live on YouTube. I'm trying to wait on everybody to get in here before I start breaking shit down, but folks gonna miss out. But the last few days have just been pushing up from the bottom, as you can see. So you got bullish, 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 bullish. This candle technically closed above like kind of these resistances right here that I can see. But at the same token, you do have kind of areas right here in which it could potentially be rejecting out of. This is the daily time frame. So that being said, price could go either way for the daily move, but good thing we don't really hold that long, so that doesn't affect us in the grand scheme. So if price continues to respect these lows, it should flip up and continue, but that's really far away from where we currently are. So from where we are to all the way up here is over 200 pips. So we can go to the 4 hour, see kind of how we're looking. So this 4 hour is coming right into a support right here. This candle technically closed below this previous support right there. It was small, but it was a closure. So, and this candle has no bottom wick. So this could be potentially making a top wick to come down, or it could be reaching this support that I identified. I believe it was on the 15 minute right here and kind of rejecting out of it once again. It's the same resistance that we were looking at yesterday when we were trying to get buys above. I haven't even touched this chart since yesterday. So right now, it's looking like buys can potentially come really like above here. So if this closes above in the next 3 minutes, we could take a buy, anticipating that price is respecting the higher time frames and just got those sellers activated right here, rejected off of this resistance right here to continue up, probably likely into like something like up in here first and up, kind of really like up in here second. So these ranges aren't huge in my opinion of what I've identified, but I mean it's still some potential to take advantage of. 30 for the first targets, 60 plus for the second targets. And on sales, um, I think that if it does close below this and really even this, I would say like this, then we should be good to come on down into like here, right there. And let me, yep, same zone right there. I didn't even have to look, but I already knew. Once again, like I'll say every morning, price is just a repetition of itself. So you'll see that this whole zone is an area in which price got held up one, two, three, four, 5 times. There was some play going on around this area. Here too. Kind of in here too. So when you trying to identify a range that you expect price to come into, all you're doing is looking for the most touch points. So you have a lot of touch points right here to identify that as the first quote unquote zone. And then the second, we'll get there when we get there, long targets, but I'll just probably keep it right here where I had it yesterday. As far as the second targets, but that's a big ass range down. If we were to close under this, which would be the break of the daily low, we'd probably be looking at that's a 50 pip range in itself, but at least I say into these like wicks right here, right there, probably at least 30. So that's the idea for sells. And then the idea for buys is very straightforward as well. If we get a closure above this, then we should be good to go on in here. As of right now, this, in my opinion, where is it at? Rectangle. This is a no trade range to me. It's not really much going on in here. It's just bouncing up, down, up, down, up, down until we get a breakout to go up or a break of the daily low to go down. I'm cool with just kind of chilling out where we are. Even though it's a big ass range, it's a range nonetheless. So I'd rather just be patient, wait on the setup to come. If we want to break to the upside, it's not too far. It's only 25, 27 pips away. If we want to break to the downside, yes, this now looks far away, but you got to think just 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, price was down here. only 25 pips away as well. So price is moving. We'll be straight. Let's see. All right, so a 30-minute candle just closed. So let's see how the 30-minute candle closed. It closed weak bearish, but it closed bearish nonetheless. So let's see if this candle can break this high and push past all this. Antonio the man. Right now, I don't see nothing. But that's cool. That's cool. Right now, let's see. This don't look bad to continue up, depending, because once this breaks its own high, that means it will taking out this low. But I don't like it enough to get in on the break of this weak bearish high because yes, we know that when candles break a weak bearish candle, it's likely to go up, but you have a resistance that's literally right there. So if we can get a 15-minute closing above for 845 move, that would be great. Let's see. Ooh. I need to learn how to get some music going. Actually, I know how to, but I don't have no audio on this computer. I don't think. I can get some little elevator music because I can't use real music because that should get copyrighted. So I got to use like royalty free music is what I was reading. Let's see. So like I said, this shit flipping back down. You think it's hella far away from the daily low, but depending on how price moving around that daily low, I'll take my play. Break of that bit. I'm trying to take it down on 25, 30. So we'll see.
Mm,
Yo,
what up?
good bro. Trying to climb, bro. Trying to climb to the third payouts. I need 161, 400 some change. So I'm at 159. So hopefully we make some good little progress today. Just sticking to the plan. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so it's flipping back up. So maybe that was making a lower wick to continue since the 15-minute closed bullish. That's why I like saying I want all my time frames to align because yes, the 30-minute closed bearish, albeit weak bearish, but the 15-minute was telling a different story in the way that that closed bullish. So if you in a sell, you would have been hoping that this came down, but at the end of the day, this could be the bottom wick to continue up, just how it did right here. So yeah, I want all my time frames aligning. Perfect move would be just a 15-minute closure right above this resistance right here. That's all I'm looking at. Price is much like yesterday. Price is likely to break through this, but I know that I at least got to do something right here, something right there. So we'll see. About 11 minutes. Oh. Roger, I was waiting, man.
Yeah, I know. I ain't getting a notification. I'm glad I
Yeah,
went
you
through
ain't
that.
missed nothing yet. You ain't missed nothing yet. You know I'm gonna be on at 8:25. You know
Usually I
damn
get
well I'm gonna be
notification. I
on.
don't know.
All good, all good. It's pretty straightforward today. Resistance right here, looking for
Yeah.
a closure above it. Sells are valid because if we get below this, one, this is the daily low. So I slick would be interested in maybe a little impulse under here. We're only 40 pips away from that. And the 1 hour is still wait, is this the four? It's a 4 hour. Sorry, the 4 hour could potentially be coming up to make a top wick to come down. And if it breaks that low after doing that, if we have volume, could be a little move. What we gonna see?
Yep. I got those same areas marked up.
Mm-hmm. Below this 15 range right here, support. Above this 15 support. If you look at the 30-minute, same, same. You do got some little zone right here, I will say. But depending on what time we get in, that shouldn't too much matter. But you just got to keep an eye on that. So should be a pretty straightforward day
You going three
under
today?
here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was just telling Antonio, I'm only like 2,000 and some change away. I need a couple of them big ones. But we're gonna see if this wants to come down. Or I was telling them, if you look at the daily and the 4 hour, the daily has made lower low, or higher lows, higher lows, higher lows to continue up. So this candle right here, which was yesterday, closed above all these. But at the same token, we came and kind of hit a little zone right here on the daily. So we're
Mm-hmm.
just gonna have to see because the 4 hour is also telling a story in which we're legit right at a support. Like, so it just depends on if price want to start flipping back up, or if it got a little bit in it to at least come down into here, which is the same zone here, here, here. So you just like I'd be telling them, you just gotta identify the most points in which price like it's touching. So if you see this, you could tell that price all them touch points right there, them resistances right there, right there. So if we go down, I'm expecting us to come into that level. It's just, are we gonna get a good entry when we get in? I think the 15 minute is a pretty safe time frame to just hang out at, considering I mean there ain't nothing going in between here right now. So until we break out of this box, it's probably just gonna range. And I'm not really trying to play the range game. No risk.
No risk. This
It
ain't
ain't
Friday.
perfect.
This ain't Friday might be crazy with this whole Russia US thing. Market gonna be crazy.
I seen that. I seen a couple people saying that. Got to keep the main thing. But I seen that.
Yep, yep, yep. Yep. I'm liking the buy or the sell. I like it just
Mhm.
consolidating now.
Exactly. The longer a range, the longer break, or the bigger the breakout. So you had all this happen at 4 a.m. So this candle closed up below. This candle wake back up to perfectly retest it. You could have gotten in on the break of its own low or the break of the previous low, whichever one. And now it's just coming down. It was coming down, 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 down. But now it's just consolidating. So it could either be getting ready to reverse because price has fallen so much already today, and we are technically bullish on the day, or it could continue. It could continue. So this
I do
15
like the
minute,
buy. I do like the buy too, though.
yeah, I think I like to buy more just because of all the time frames showing buys, like the higher time frames showing buys. But I think that if a sell were to occur depending on the time frame, that it
Mm,
could really run down.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like say a 9:15 candle close above like 9:20, 9:25, 9:30 like hangs out right in here. When 9:30 breaks whatever low, that shit should run down into these wicks for sure.
Especially what happened to the left.
Exactly. Exactly. On the way back from the gym today, I was damn near doing my little daily thoughts, and I was like, man, at 9:30, sometimes I feel like I should hold a little bit longer
Mm. Yeah.
because of how much that shit runs at 9:30 specifically.
You'll
And
be right.
with trading a three, getting an extra 5 to 10 pips is a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I had, so I made 22 pips yesterday for 660. You talking about if I just let it run to 30, which it did and way beyond, that's a difference of an extra $240.
Yeah. I'll move your stop
Mm-hmm.
loss to take to profit.
It'll move my stop loss in the profit and be like, shit, I'm up 25 or I'm up 20. And I maybe even take two off and let the rest run just to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like test it
Mm-hmm.
out. Because if you like when you got a one, you so conditioned to taking it all. But when you got like larger lot sizes, man, that's when you can let that last little position in profit run. Like say you let it run another 20, 30, that's an extra 200, $300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense though.
Yeah. So like I take my usual two off at 20, 25, or whatever. And then shit, if I see 50, let that last little one run. Like, what I
Yeah.
lose? What do I lose? I'm so used to taking my full position and just calling it, but like that might be my next step in my development of just being like, shit, I like it. Like, and I anticipate volume getting me there. That should be happening a candle later, one candle later. Because it was
Yeah.
right here. That shit, as I said it. I was like, I expect price to push past this, especially at 9:30. Bro, I got out like right here. Man, that shit push another 60 after that.
I was thinking about
You
that shit
can't
after the
tell me.
call too.
Yeah, like and then pushed after the call too. So like I think I would rather test it and try it a couple times than secure that and just to say, you know what I'm saying? Because it's long term. Like long term, that'd probably be best for me.
Yeah. Especially when it's
Mm-hmm.
A plus. Like,
Yeah, like yesterday, bro, I was like, bro, I need a closure right above here. Oh, okay, boom.
Yeah.
I need a wick down. Okay, boom. We coming into here. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was perfect. That shit was perfect. Perfect wick
at
down.
least move the
Perfect.
stop loss to the profit, so at least you
Yeah,
guaranteed money.
exactly. Exactly. Like take two at 25, move the last one into 15, and then just see if that bitch go. If it come back to give
Mm-hmm.
me whatever. If it
How
come
you
back,
take
give me
off
whatever.
again? How you take off like a lot? Is there like
So
another way?
Just
if you
change the
throwing a
lot and
two,
click
it's the
sell one.
opposite. Yeah, it's the opposite. So if you in a two and you get up 25 on a buy, you subtract one and you'll
Yeah, and
still
just
have
sell
that
it.
one running. It's the opposite.
You would click sell after you
You would
do the
click
one?
sell, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they ain't no bad play though, James. I'm not gonna lie.
That's to see it. Like, cause say I have a two running and I'm up, say 20, and that's 400. So that would be $400 that I could take. If I let that rest of that one run and they get to 40, now that's $600. But if I let it, because that's the 40 plus the 20 on the ones. Or
Mm-hmm.
if I get back to break even on that other one, then that's what? 20 plus 15, 350. I'll take that play. I'll take that risk.
Because if you think about it, that's basically like you just taking your regular two, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So that one just is that extra heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
That one is that extra heavy lifting. That's the benefit to being able to um like trade like twos and threes. And even on MGC, if you did MGC and you said traded at eight, it would you could take off four or take off six and let the two run. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
just different little ideas.
Especially if
Different
you
little
about
ideas.
to if you about to commit to taking these threes, you might as well.
Exactly. I mean, because like I said, that 660 that I made yesterday was cool, but like, bro, that bitch ran another 60 after I got out. Like, imagine just letting one candle close, just seeing what happened, or just seeing if it'll get to my TP and beyond.
Question.
Yes, sir.
That's would that mess up your consistency though?
No, so I'm nowhere near. So my consistency. So say I got to make 7,500, which
Right.
is 6% of 150. That means I can't make more than 1,500 in a day. I don't be making that
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't be making that much. I try to be cognizant of staying below that. So that's why I don't really see the need of throwing no more than a three, max a four, but really a three, because say that bitch did shoot down 50 on accident, but now I'm looking at plus 2,000. That makes up
Mm-hmm.
over my consistency. That's when I had to go in and lose on purpose one day. because that shit jumped down real quick when I had too much on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So it only take me one lesson to learn. So say in a perfect world, so right now I need to make, I think it was 9,000, it was 7,500, 6,000, and 4,500. So like I think I can't make more than like 1,200 in a day or some shit, or else I'll fuck up my consistency. So I
Okay.
have no reason to make more than 40 on a three. If that shit even shot down on accident, I don't got no reason.
Mm.
I'm not trying to fuck up my consistency.
I ain't gonna lie, if it close above in the buy, I feel like it's gonna continue up some more.
I do too. It looked like, I mean, we see what happens when these candles start getting real long wicks down here. It's usually trying to
Mhm.
go ahead and make its way. And like I said, I like how this technically came down and broke this low. Because since this came down and broke this low, it might have got people in on sales thinking it's about to reverse and come down again. But when you think about it on the grand scheme, the same way I was like, I identified this yesterday as a resistance that it can wick out of is the same way it's still wicking out of it right now. So that's me looking left and saying, okay, maybe price is still respecting this right here to continue up. And we got all this range to come and clean up right here. So it's unfortunately it's only 848 right now. But if this can close decently and not run off too far at 9, I do like it to continue up. That'd be 1, 2, 3 straight 1 hour candles that's closed bullish. We should be starting to correct this move down for
Yeah,
that happen.
it's gonna get out of that consolidation area.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
I like it.
Yup, yup, yup. So we will see. But I like both, like I said. Just gotta see what price want to do, whether that's coming down and breaking this low. Because like I said, if it came down and broke this low at 9:30, I'm taking that break of the daily low all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Boom, coming down. But if this shit want to just start flipping up, breaking these weak bearish highs, I'm cool with that too. If I got in, say price close right here, gave us a little wick down, I'll throw a three, probably take off um 66% right in like here, like 22, 25, somewhere in there, and then probably let the rest try to run like up into here, here. That shit get going, bro. Especially when it get that momentum at the right times of day. That is when it's you kind of got to have that like you just got to have that like understanding of time
Yeah,
when you are in at 8:45 and the fucking 9 a.m. candle is about to close, you know that this shit likely to come down. So I don't know if I'm too much holding that shit. But at 9:30 and that shit shot up the way it did yesterday, man, I wouldn't mind trying to get at least a little extra 15, 20 out of it. Why not?
Yeah.
Why
yesterday would have
not?
gave me my payout. Oh, God.
I would, bruh. It's
That
just it's
current,
not my trading style, and I know that long term, like I can't just think that that's gonna happen every time. But man, when moves like that happen, I'd be like, damn, I wish I had the balls to just hold that whole
fact.
move.
Yeah.
But it's just not. I know over the long term, it's not my move. I've seen too many times where we get out and that bitch do come back to break even or
Hmm.
stop you out.
Yeah.
And I know how I feel when I was just looking at $500 and that bitch turned to zero. That shit sounds crazy to me. So I mean, and then you got to think that's $500 times 8 accounts. It's $4,000. So it's just when you start putting it into perspective like that, it's like, yeah, nah, it ain't that deep. I'll take my money and go about my day. What has made me successful over the long run?
Mm-hmm.
So like that shit just you got to think that's the power of compounding. I made 5.65K yesterday just by taking our little trade. Like that shit was smooth. 9.32K on the week just because I have the power of compounding accounts. That's what that allows us to do. So I guess I'll continue to do what's working. Do what's working. I don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Because this Gonna turn into I'm gonna just hit for 5 days straight like this one. We can really make 20, 25 bands in a week. Like that's just what's gonna happen.
Mm.
That's what's gonna happen. So already up 11.3K in 3 trading days across all my accounts. 8 payouts loading. Like shit definitely real. We just
That's
gotta
di-
find stay
hey
consistent.
James, that's different to say. 8
Hey
payouts
man.
lower. What the fuck?
Hey man. Just trying to live in my purpose, bro. It ain't the skill. Or it's the skill and it's like the ability to compound. That's all it is. There we go. There we go. When you got 100K account, that's beautiful. Imagine having 10 of them bitches, 15 of them.
Exactly what I'm gonna do when I get this payout. I'm
I'm
gonna
telling you. That's all I did was
get
bruh.
my
That's
Yo,
all I
Cap
did was
Rapper.
reinvest. That's all I did. That's all I did, bruh. So far in payouts this year from top one, I got 20,900. Then I'm 2,000 away from another 10 bands. And then with Tradeify, I'm gonna get 2,500 times M5 for my first payout. So that'll be another 12.5 or something like that. So yeah, bro. It should just rinse and repeat for real, for real. Staying consistent.
So you funded
All right.
your hey James, you funded your Trade of 8, the personal draw with that too?
Yeah, I do. I actually took a break from my Trade of 8 because Tradeify actually runs through Trade of 8. So um I have to trade on this with Tradeify. So I have 5 accounts you'll see right there. So I'm up 2,433 on those accounts and then 2,187. So all these are 150Ks except this one. This one is a 100K because they ran a promotion. I was just like, let me just do this fifth one. I don't know why I was being scary. Anyway, so I can't even trade my personal account right now if I'm trying to trade these. So that's why I'm like, shit, let me just go ahead and commit to it for a couple weeks and get the payouts. And truthfully speaking, like they made it so sweet in trading these days to where like I ain't gonna say it don't make sense to use your own money, but like the leverage of these accounts is so crazy. Like when I was trading my own personal account, I was making like two, three, $400 a day, which is cool and it's great. Like I love withdrawing that money right then and there whenever I need it. But if you can wait 2, 3 extra weeks, then that shit crazy, bro. That shit super crazy. Because I did, I'm a very logical thinker, and I was like, one month, I think I made 2.5K or something like that, just trading my personal account, and that was a great month, obviously for trading your personal account. But I can take 2, 3 good weeks and make 10 bands with trading these props. So why not
Mhm.
do it while it's there? Why not do it while it's there? Especially with the way like I personally don't know how long prop firms are gonna be here. Like you never know how long these shits gonna be here when they gonna rug pull you and all that shit. So I'm gonna take their money while they giving it. I'm gonna take their money while they giving it. Because I promise you, I'd much rather make 20,900 than make two.
They probably gonna stay for a little bit because they know some traders don't have the discipline or the
It
patience.
ain't even that. It ain't even that. It's obviously profitable for them. I'm talking about trading regulations and rules. So you know how Forex was technically banned in the US a couple
Yeah,
years
yeah, yeah,
back?
yeah, yeah.
I'm wondering if somebody in the SEC gonna say, bro, this shit illegal. Like y'all taking advantage of these folks. Because like I
Yeah,
said,
the rules is
trade
crazy.
it's a crazy concept. Like I said on the podcast, once you get it, this shit don't make sense. Like you talking about trading eight accounts, 8 accounts at once, and all I had to do was take the same trades I'm gonna take on my personal account anyway. Like that shit don't make sense, bro. But they know that 98% of people don't have the discipline to act right with these, so they know it's a profitable thing for them. But once you crack that code, bro, that shit's like a money glitch.
Well, the whole group gonna be that 2%.
I'm telling you.
That crack that
Because
shit.
but it's interesting. Like they used to say 10% of traders are successful, but I think it's closer to like 5. But like you gotta think on a grand scheme, like say you lining up. a million people. Like, bro, you telling me you can't be one of 50,000? Like, come on, bro. Like, this shit, it's hard, but it's like, it's doable. It's hard, but doable. You tell me I could be one of 20,000. I'm gonna tell you, of course, for sure, for sure. And that'd be 2% of a million.
The only hard part is really the psychology part of
Man, we do the same shit every day.
it.
And the thing is, we know we gonna lose. Like, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know that my data says, I told someone yesterday, I was asking me about it. I said, yeah, my data says I lose about 2 days a month. He's like, what you mean? I was like, statistically speaking, July I lost 2 days, June I lost 2 days, May I lost 3 days, and April I lost 1 day. So statistically speaking, I will lose about 2 days a month. So I'm cool as long as I avoid that big ass loss. It's a long game, bro. The long game. Also, with the way this 1 hour is closing and the way this 15 minute is closing, I like it. I'm interested to see if this 5 minute, how this 5 minute closes, because I ain't too much worried about it. Like, I do like all my time frames to kind of say the same thing, but like at the end of the day, I ain't too much worried about no 5 minute candle when all these other time frames are looking how they're looking. There is one area of interest that I have though, and I did mark it right here. That like I'm like, technically would like it to close above there if I'm looking to get in something. If it doesn't close a little further down, but I'll see. Got 2 minutes. If this closes way up here, that'd be even better. I like this a lot. I'm nervous about this because this is the same candle we waited on yesterday to close above for this 9:30 candle to come down, give us the bottom wick, retesting this. So I always say price is just a repetition of itself. This will be the same play as yesterday. That ass. If this candle closes above here, wick down, retesting this to continue up. So let's see what it does. Oh, I would love a 9 a.m. a lot. And then it does need to leave a wick. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute right here until it closes. I want this shit to close really like up here. If this shit can push in the last minute, that would be great. Or if it can pull back to close down here, I would take this as a area of my first target. It's just a little tight. But as y'all know, more than anybody, I do not mind waiting. So they close too close and don't give me a good range, I'm good. I'll wait on to close above that. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, it's closing. What you think, Roger?
If it closed like right here and give a good little
Yeah,
wick
if it closed
down,
right there, that's fine. Got to give a good wick down though. Oh, well. Now that already jumped up. So, nah.
yeah, I'll wait until
Uh-uh.
it closes above.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait. Because if we close above here, that'd be cool. Yeah. Because if you only look from one standpoint of, say I was looking right here, that looks good to break this high and go up using this as the low, saying like, okay, I can risk this 30 to try to gain this 45-ish. But I do see that there's an area that potentially can hold up. And truthfully speaking, bro, it can close above this. If we miss that, it can close above this. I really don't care. I will wait and let that bitch play out. Because a hard head make a soft ass. And I've been through that too much. I don't care about trying to catch this. I'd rather be out wishing I were in and in wishing I were out. So I'll wait. especially with the way that bitch opened. It jumped up like 12 pips or 8 pips on the open. Like if it would have shot down, that'd be a little different story.
At least it's showing momentum though, so that's good.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I mean, truthfully, what's that little 12 minutes, bro, to wait? So it just kind of filled right there. And you technically, I guess, would have to use, if you were in right now, would have to use like at least this previous 15, which ain't the worst. It's 45. But I don't too much like risking 45 when I know my little area is right there. I can have someone asked me what was my risk to reward. I was like, technically negative, bro. Like I don't I don't really be thinking about that. Like I'm not gonna not get in the move because my target is 35 and my stop loss is 40. Like that shit crazy. But I don't mind also pulling my profit at 27 and calling it a day if I wanted 35. That also don't really, move my needle that much. But we just gonna wait to see what we want to see. Cause first of all, like I always say, bro, I think I always be expecting more of a bottom wick on these new 1 hour candles. And if this is the bottom wick, that's fine. But I at least need a closure above to be like, all right, bet. Like we still, that's all we're gonna have, but at least it closed above something. Yeah, like bro, look at this bottom wick on the 1 hour. Bottom wick on the 1 hour. You did have a small one right here, but it usually gives a little something more than that. That's so crazy. This move was so perfect yesterday. Oop, shit flew. All right, it's looking like all right, just broke that high right there. So that's good. Let's see what it does. If it indeed rejects out of here, or if it just pushes and closes above. Because, like you said, momentum is there. The momentum is definitely there. I wonder if a 5 minute closure above would be good. Ooh, Roger, they made me want to get back in my old bag of the 5 minute. That 5 minute be right, it'd be hidden, no lie. Because if this 5 minute closed above and wick down, it'd be no different than a 15 minute, especially with all this volume. But the better move would obviously be to wait on a 15-minute closure.
Especially if we just close right here.
Like the way it's closing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give a wick down and then come back up. Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. To retest this again. But it's pushing though. Let's see. So on the break of that high, it's up about 21, 22. You've seen. So this is my area. This is where I be saying my data shows me that I see about 20 to 25 pips usually. And that's why I be mad at myself when I don't take no profits because the way this shit just came up 23 and it's pulling back now I'm kicking myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck. Maybe I should have taken some. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Damn, bro. This 5 minute look good. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Mm. But I'm gonna be disciplined though, because I ain't taking that in a while. 5 minute pulls down, flips back up, breaks its own high, and then fills this wick, pushes a little beyond it, like exactly like this. But now you would have to use this low. And I ain't trying to do that. I'd rather just wait on a 15 minute. But boy, that I would have hopped in that shit. Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Yeah, see, so you would have got taken out right there if you would have got in on a break of that high and not taking anything. Ah! Ah! The old days. It's calling my name. Use that little 20 pip down wick as a stop loss. Say, fuck it. Man, man, man. I wonder who in that position looking sad right now. Getting in on a break of that high. Bro, you remember that one week where we was getting torn up by them pullbacks, Roger?
Man, what? Yes.
This shit was coming straight down just like this while we was in it.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit look good as fuck. But I ain't gonna take it though. But that shit closed, came back down to retest this right here. And you could technically use this as your stop loss. That shit about to break its own high with no top wick. That shit look good to fill its own wick and go on up. But I don't know. I'm gonna wait on what's been making me successful for the last year. Because what I used to do was not consistent. But I do anticipate this if it flips to go up. I also don't like getting in these because if I did get in this at the break of this high and 5 minute did close back bearish, this close to the end of even a 5 minute candle, I now run the risk of this candle or the next candle, sorry, making a wick up to continue down with the 5 minute price action. That's another little thing that I'd be like, nah. So you got a lot of things working against you in the sense of you got a 1 hour candle with not much of a bottom wick. You have a 30-minute resistance right here, a 15-minute resistance right here, and you got a 5 minute candle that's potentially about to close bearish. If this candle closes like this and the next candle wicks up to kind of retest this, this shit can come back down and kind of fill this range to make a deeper bottom wick. So it's a lot of potential things that can happen. We just got to see what will happen. Because technically speaking, and I mean, it's technically not driving on the wrong side of the road. If a 15-minute or a 30-minute candle closes back in this range, that's a fake out. You can take that down too. So the buys look good above here. The sells look good back into here, I think. 1 minute, 15 seconds to see how this 5 minute closes. If the next candle, or if this candle closes above like this and the next candle breaks this high, that shit also looks good to go up. I want it to, like you said, Roger, close exactly where it's at right now. Legit.
Man, what?
That shit closes exactly where it's at right now. That shit is perfect. If this 5 minute price action wants to run off on us, it is what it is. Because, like I said, I'll get in above here too. I'm a little hungry. I want that shit to stay right there. 33. Ooh, there it go. The flip. All right. So that just, ooh, that's a weird opening. So that closed really weak bearish. Really weak bearish. I need this candle to legitimately stay right here for the next 4 minutes and 45 seconds. It does. I like it.
Yeah, I would actually like it. I think it will still keep going up, man.
I do too. I definitely do too. I just want to stay right here. And I honestly, if this next 15 minute can wick down to retest the same zone from yesterday, right here, I would get in on the break of these, whatever this high is on the 5. Right, so I can take advantage of those extra 7, 8, 9 pips. So I don't want it to close too high because once again, I do think it'll push past this, but it is a resistance nonetheless that I have to respect. Probably gonna push past this into here. But let me go. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna redraw my ranges. So I'm actually looking at This is my new resistance that I'm looking into. Then I get my first target based off of the 30 minutes. So like right in here, you see 1, 2, 3 times that price has gotten into here, right here, before having a little bit of struggle. And then my long target actually won't be too far beyond that as I see another 1 hour resistance right above there. So if I were to hold, say, an extra position, I probably wouldn't even hold it for much more than 15 to 20 more just to try to catch it. So on the sales, if I got a candle to close back into here, I would anticipate price coming back down here. So my first target, kind of like right there. And then my long target on the sell would be right there. So if we close exactly where we at right now, that should look great.
30
I would
minutes.
even like it to close above that right there too, but not a huge deal breaker if it doesn't. So I'm about to get stretched.
About 30
Oh.
minutes.
I really want a down wick on a 15 minute, even if price comes up a little bit, makes a high, and then comes back down, I'll still get it on the break of that high if it leaves me enough range. If this doesn't close above this, I'm gonna keep my same little or resistance. If it doesn't close above, guess I gotta wait on 930. But I'm hoping that it will. No, I'll have it over there. Clear all these out. Worst case, you can use the previous 15-minute low as your technical quote unquote stop loss. Like I always say, it's a technical stop, which is only 30 pips. So that's not really bad. Even if we got a small bottom wick down, like using that as your technical stop really isn't a terrible thing. But as always, I would like a nice little retest slash pullback to kind of show that we making a higher low. But let's see if this is even gonna close like close bullish above, as I should say, bullish above. Because if we don't, then that was a good move to stay out of right there. Because this shit about to come on down. Sad boys.
Damn.
Sad boys. Patience pays every time.
Market know what he doing, man. How you gonna do that
Yeah,
like 1 minute
bruh.
before?
Hey man, look, it's gonna tap folks on the head as much as they want to get tapped. It's all up to you how many times you want to see if it's playing with you.
That shit's so funny.
Yeah, nah, nothing. I'm good. So this closed below for me right there. This came up, but you got to think this on the 5 minute. That's two straight 5 minute candles that just came down like that. It could close above, but that shit also can make a top wick to come on down, get folks on out of there, and make a lower bottom wick for the new 1 hour and 30 minutes. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Looking like a little 930. Like I said, if you would have taken a break of this high, because if you'd have taken a break of this high and not identified this as a resistance, then you would have gotten an opportunity to secure at about 22, 23. We'll see what this does. Because if this candle can close above, it's the same play. Like it's the same shit. But is it going to reject out of this resistance right here? The same way it has now 1, 2 times. I wanted to close above though. Honestly, I wanted to close above more than I wanted to close below. With just the way prices like started turning around. Because in the end, in the grand scheme, the daily has been or is sorry bullish, respecting the previous lows. So we're just gonna see if price want to act right at 9:30. Might go take my walk around the house. Oh, stretch a little. All right, I'll be back. Roger, if you see anything before I get back, you know the drill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I same shit. Closure above here, closure below here. Either one look good to continue down or continue up. So if it closed under, that means the 30-minute will close weak bearish, leave a wick, get a top wick, looking to come down into here, long targets down into these wicks. But buys look best to me with the way that this closed above, and if this can close above, I think it could be the same exact move as yesterday. So I'll be right back. My fault, y'all. I'm back. Let's see. Ooh.
Just playing around right there.
Yeah. All right. Same exact move as yesterday. Let's see. Ooh, this is crazy. Okay. I need a lower wick. I need to close above. And I need a lower wick. All right. It closed above. Okay. This is fine, though. I need it to come down now and make a lower wick. If it just pushes up, that's just bad luck. Come on now. Come on down. Shit. Still decent range. But if it keep on breaking this high, that's ass. That's so ass. It still can come down and make a bottom weight though. It should come down and make a bottom wick still. Just because candles usually have top and bottom wicks. They don't just run up more times than not. If they do, it just is what it is. I would enter on a breakup that high if we got a wick down into somewhere like at least here. I want to wick down into here to retest like this. We did get a closure above, but I am anticipating that price is going to, I think it's going to run up. It's just, is it going to give a bottom wick before running up? Come
Come on.
on now. Just took me a good little shower.
Come on, man. Go down. Shit.
Exactly. Because, I mean, it's a little later than I wanted. Like, I would have liked this shit to come down first and taking advantage of this range up here. But, like, can't cry for spilled milk. It is what it is. All right, so can we get, I need a little more than that. Okay, I'm cool with that. So I will have a buy stop on the break of this high. Some people do a buy on the break of like on the flip. Like I'll be hearing about the flip entry. I don't do that, but I have also heard of that as well.
Some
Let's
crazy
see.
shit.
Yeah, because that shit can flip up and flip back down. And you got to think on the in the grand scheme, this shit can knock people out that's been in. Yeah. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Gotta wait on it. Gotta wait on it. 930 is a beast. I still will get in this though. Probably. Let's see, because what you say?
Yeah, that put the stop loss all the way down.
Yeah, but I'm anticipating that this won't happen in the next 5 minutes. I think it'll act, or sorry, this next 2 minutes. I think it'll happen on the next 5 minute candle. And if it happens on the next 5 minute candle, you really can use that 5 minute low as a stop loss. You can adjust it. But I
Yeah.
am gonna have a buy stop above there, 34.26.1, 34.26.1. Because that shit perfectly retested this. So I'll see what this next 5 minute candle looks like when it opens. Because if this next 5 minute candle breaks the high and it closes like right here, you can move that stop loss all the way up to here. Because like I always say, if it breaks that high right there, it has no reason to come back down and break its own low.
True.
And with trading a three, I definitely ain't trying to sit in all that. That'd be 1,800. So we'll see. But it looked good though. Like it came
Yeah.
and grabbed this liquidity and
And
got people out
exhausted too.
potentially. So hopefully this either activated sellers or got people out on their buy. So if you got in right here, you probably had your stop loss right there. And that's where we be losing sometimes, like when that should get us out real quick and then start continuing. So one more minute. I hope it actually stays right where it's at for real, and then breaks a high on the next candle. But if you want to be technical with it, yes, you now should use this low as your stop loss. perfect little retest of this area right there. That shit flipped up too. It flipped up just for a second. Let's see. On the 1 minute right there. So let's see. This shit about to close in the next 10 seconds. Or not close, but new 5 minute open in the next 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Yeah, I like it if it breaks this high.
Me too. Um Now this candle technically closed below this, but above this. No, it closed below both. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Isn't it nice to just watch? Just watch and see. All right, this shit jumping around a good amount. Hopefully, if it's respecting that low, then that's still good. Big ass stop loss, man. The only reason I hate getting in sometimes with these big ass stop losses is the fact that it already done ran up. If it does get us in, that means from the bottom, that bitch just ran up 50, 60. So that's the only thing where I'd be like, but it's still a good valid move. But if this shit start getting like 80 to 100, I might just be like, let me see what 945 talking about because it's already 936. Previous 30-minute low got broken. I like that happened. This closed above on all time frames right here. You know what, Roger? This is funny because this is exactly what was happening. That's why we was in them trades a couple weeks back. We was be like, oh, okay, this is supposed to just come down and reset. Bro, that
Yeah.
bitch would just fall out. That's literally what would happen to us. Tonio, I don't think Tonio was even in it. I think he was just looking.
I was just looking for sure.
He was like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you, Jay. That shit was so
I remember
funny,
that. I think that was on a Friday
He
too.
said, I
That
ain't gonna
shit
lie
is
to you,
crazy.
Jay. Just stay in your pocket, bruh. Just stay in your pocket.
I'm like, 12:30. I mean 10:32.
10:30? Shit. Shit. We done been here since 8:25. He ain't found nothing by about 10, 10:15. Nah. But right now, I mean, shit, this is literally the same move that happened yesterday. We closed above right there, went up, closed above right there. Hopefully, we go up. But all we was looking for was a closure above this resistance right here. So, depending on if the bit want to start pushing up or if it wants to come on and melt out. Because I want to say, yeah, bro, the 4 hour at the end of the day is still bearish as hell. So, we just got to see how this wants to print out. It's 9:30, so I ain't worried about it if we get in. It's just like our time frame say it can definitely still go down because of a bearish candle. 2, 6. Yeah, and this candle is gonna the 4 hour candle is gonna close at 10, and it's gonna be bullish, obviously, unless something crazy were to happen. So that means that you would expect that if this candle closes bullish, that it's supposed to go on up. And as I always say, the technical stop loss, if you were to get in the buy, really is down here. Like it's all the way down here. I'm not about to sit in the negative 130 nothing. So let's see if this bitch just want to flip. Is this looking good? The 5 minute looking good. Rejecting out of there. Oh. And now that we getting this close to another 5 minute candle, same story. If this 5 minute candle can close up here, that'd be even better because you can use now like whatever that stop loss is up there. But unfortunately, all we have right now is just down here. Technically, you know me, I'm gonna cut that shit if I get one 5 minute candle closing against me. But bruh, a 3, I'm not playing. I can take a minus 600, minus 700, but bruh, I cannot look at no negative 1800, bro. I can't do it. Like I said, if I'm gonna lose or if I'm gonna win 650 and 470, bro, I can't be losing no damn 2,000-3,000, bro. It just don't make sense. So hopefully this candle closes bullish. That would be a good start. Or even if it closes weak bearish, hopefully the next candle wicks down, breaks this high, and starts coming up. Because this shit right now technically just rejected out of there. Hard too. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. All right. So you did get a bullish closure, kind of rejecting out of this little area. So depending on how far this come down, I'll be comfortable using that as my stop. Like 50 and 60 is that big of a difference. I want to say, huh. I was about to say if this closed back in the range, it might be a fake out, but my idea is still the same, bro. I think this shit about to buy. Break this high, continue up. We just in this nasty little area right here where I found some resistances. So now that this broke that high, it ain't much, but I'll move it up to 60 or 59. Unless it flip back down again.
Come on, get to your high.
Mm-hmm. Or just fall out, whichever one. Now, another idea. If this candle were to close literally exactly how it is right there on a bearish closure, you could enter on a break of this, or you could enter on a wick up and a break of this 5-minute low, or you can enter on a wick up and a break of its own low to take advantage of this and potentially going back down, since a 15-minute candle would now be closing back in the range. Every time that this candle is closed in the range, it's come down, it's come down, it's come down. So we're just gonna have to see. I would like to buy just because of how the candles are printing, but that's also another position to take. You see it happened right here, came down, right here, came down, here, and here. Every time price closed back under here, except this time because it closed with no bottom wick. Like I always say, when candles have no bottom wick, that usually means that it doesn't have range to go down. That candle started to fall, and this one did too, but it wicked up to retest, so it started breaking slow during a volume time. So let's just see. See, so I'm gonna delete this for now, obviously, since a 15-minute candle is about to close. Like, it's no point in just having that up there. Now I'm more so wondering if this gonna close above or below. If it closes back above, I'll add it right back. If it closes below, wakes up, I may try my hand if it gives me enough range. That's only if it gives me enough range, because I do have a support right there. That's close. It should push through based on the 1 hour and based on the 15-minute. But I look at all time frames, and all time frames tell me that I have a support right there. So I gotta be mindful of it. One minute. I want this 5 to close bullish again, but it don't look like it's gonna do it. Yeah. That shit came up, broke that high, and came right the fuck down. And no lie, if I got into a sell, I would use a 2 as opposed to a 3. Just
Yeah.
because it isn't as perfect of a move as them other moves were. I will admit, like right here, that shit closing above that was perfect. Right here, that shit closing above, so we expect the same shit. But if it closed back in, I mean, it do say that we should go down. It's just like how far, and then where to use as a stop, like something like up here, and that shit only 20 pips too. I'll see. It just depend on the open. If that shit push down first, hell no. Let's see, will it go up first or down? If it can come up and retest this, then maybe. If it's just gonna fall straight like that, then no. That was a 15 closure just right there. I'll be okay with using this previous 5 minute high as a stop loss. All right, is that enough? I mean, it is retesting this right there, but that's still, I think it's gonna break its low and come back up if it don't have a bigger top wick than that. That is not a lot. That's 8 pips. I need a little more, like 15. Something pushing up, like actually pushing up. All right,
Okay.
that's enough. Yeah, so I'll use that as my stop, and I'll do a stop sell right there on the break of its own low. And then I'm gonna use a 10 over here, 34, 20.6. Because now that looked like a little mini fake out to continue down. Let's see. It's getting close. All right, I'm in. Stop up here. I'm gonna have a short TP. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I don't 34, 18.8 right there. So let's see. Just want to come on down. Because you have to be mindful that there's a 30-minute support right there. Right there. I do anticipate that since a 15-minute candle just closed back in the range and it just wicked up to retest, just like all these candles, that we should, emphasis on should, come down. It might not, though. I mean, if it don't, it is what it is. Because you do have previous 1 hour that closed bullish. So this is an instance in which I likely wouldn't leave no position running. Like if I seen like 15 to 20, take what the market's giving you on a bit of a tougher day.
Yeah.
Let's see. So if it breaks its own high, I might close half, maybe. Because that'd be 500. And if I needed to, I would add that other position back when it broke its own low. But looking good. It's rejecting out of here multiple times. So it looks like it's about to. Oop. All right. So I just closed half right there at minus 15. And then if it hits the full stop, I will at that point only lose 400 as opposed to losing the full position. Okay. So it got me out right there. But how much did I lose on that? What happened there? What the hell? So minus 2. All right. So if this flips back up, it still does look good to continue. It just depends on what we looking like when we get there. So let's see. Because like I said, I still like that just because of how the 15 closed back in range. The technical stop, like I always say, will be way up here. Like until price breaks this high, it's still valid. I just can't sit in this for negative 55. So now it's the same thought though, same thought process. Because we saw like a few, like it was nothing crazy. But same order of business. If this candle came back up, broke this high right there, it still would look good to continue. But you just gotta see when you want to get in because these candles are still rejecting. It clipped my stop loss by nothing, but it's all good though. Let's see, 5 minutes for that closure here. Damn, this shit's still okay. If this flip, I know I hate going back and forth between ideas, but if this flip back up, this shit still look good to go up on the 1 hour. Because it's just made a down wick for the 1 hour. And with the 5 minute closing hella bullish, it just might. It's like I hate getting in when prices already ran from the bottom as much as it has down here, but it's all good even if it does.
Yeah, I still like if it breaks its high, but
Yeah, exactly. Damn, I only lost 380 on that. Yeah, I'll take a little small loss like that every day. So the reason I cut my position, half my position right there, was when it broke its own high, I cut half, and then I lost the rest when it broke that previous candle's high right there. So my initial risk was on a 2. It was $500, but instead I lost 380. But I also lowered my risk in the immediate because I was like, this ain't my A plus setup. I did expect it to still go down with the way that this candle closed back in the range and these candles wicked up the same where this place, or sorry, same place that this wicked up to continue down. But now I am cool with setting another buy stop above with my
the
full
high.
risk of 3. And if that gets me out, I'm just calling it. So I'm just all about protecting capital for the long term, essentially for the big move. Like, okay, I lost 380, but if I make 600 to 900 on this next move, then I made that back and some, and this is my A plus setup. It's all just about using your discretion. Oh, we pushing. When this
I
shit get
like
us in, it
I
better
like the
go.
momentum.
All right, let's see. Shit. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so I'm up like 6. The reason I can't be like
I had got
the
it.
reason I don't be able to go ahead, one second,
I
one
had got in
second.
a little bit earlier. I'm already up like 300.
Okay. The reason I don't be able to cut half my positions a lot of times is because it's hard to like manage that shit when that shit be moving so fast. All right, so I'm on a 5 minute looking right now, but this shit should push into here for real, for real. We just broke this previous high. Um, like I said, I ain't holding too long as we're entering the last couple minutes of the 1 hour candle, but I'm up like 10 of 13. Let's see if we can have a big push in this up 480, which is up to see
Come on, big
20.
put. Give me one more.
Yeah, one more up into like, all right, 540 up 20-ish. Okay, I seen 20 again. If I get one more push up, I like it. Go ahead and fill. All right, we right near that resistance. We right there. So be careful right here. I don't want to revenge. I don't want to hold this shit, but I do like it to get one more little push. Come on now. Damn, I don't want to hold this shit. But all right, let's see. One more push. Damn. Cool. Cool. Good move. Got right
Hey,
into this little
started
resistance.
dancing, man. Got to get out.
Yeah, got into this little
Nah, for
resistance. So
real.
I was
I
like,
had to get up out of there.
let me take my money, bro. Let me take my money. So, um, yeah, it should go ahead and build her. Yeah, there we go. So they slipped me again. What's new? These niggas gave me 510. I saw 600 when I closed. They so nasty with that shit. But
Once it start
yeah,
dancing,
good.
bro, you just got to get out.
Yeah, it ain't no point. It ain't no point in my eyes, honestly. So good trade.
Yeah, that was
Good
a great
trade.
trade. No cap. 'Cause
Yeah.
I see negative. The first joint I had seen like -2 something. Now I'm up like 150 for the day.
Yeah,
I'm same.
exactly.
I'm the exact same.
Yeah, I'm up 204. Like I mean, who mad about that? You know what I'm saying? So shit. Both ideas made sense. This 15-minute looked like a little fake out. It closed back in the range right here. So once it closed back in the range, kind of the same way it closed here, I was expecting that this candle will break its own low, at least fill this wick right here, and continue into here before having to make a decision. After especially coming up into these wicks, it's all good. Cut risk, was able to minimize that loss and just say fuck it, on to the next trade. This candle at that point juiced in 1 5-minute candle way up into here. So we getting right into this little resistance area right here. I think price can go beyond it. I think, but I ain't in it to think. I'm in it to execute. So we got in on the break of this high, took our money, and that's the day. That's the day.
The higher buy was the move, man.
Nah, exactly.
Woo!
Exactly.
Thank you, James. Goddamn.
Nah, it's all good. Like I said, unfortunately, I would have loved to have taken that full win on the first position, but it is what it is.
Nah,
I'm finna get over that 1,000 tomorrow.
Me too.
So
I'm at 850.
204.
Yeah, I'm at 7.
So
Much more discipline on this bigger account. I ain't gonna lie.
You said you would be though, but I told you, bro. I
you.
told you you have to be.
You got another account?
Yeah, nigga, what? Shut up, James. I had blew the 30.
Hey, bro. Hey, DJ funny, Roger. He was like, bro, something gotta change. I
had to spend more money. The 30 I draws too.
He like, bro, something
Well, you
gotta
on the
change,
instant now?
bro.
Yeah, I'm on the 50K.
The instant?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are we in the same league then?
I had to get up out of there. I blew 3 of them small ones.
Boy was acting like it was just $30.
Yeah. Now I had to spend that money. I'm like, nah, I'm spending this money. I'm gonna take my time.
Oh
That's
shit,
a
we can
hell
get
of
the
a
payout
ROI.
same time then. Hell yeah.
No, for sure. I'm already. Tomorrow we'll be. No, well, not tomorrow. Friday.
Yeah, I'll be back
Unless,
on Friday.
yeah, Friday. You still gonna do an Asian this week or not?
I'm thinking so. I'm thinking, bro, that should just be moving so nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I will do it. Likely tomorrow night, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow night, one of the days. Are y'all available both days? Either day?
Yeah.
You would probably just do low risk, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like a 5 micro.
Just to see how it moves.
Yeah, just to like, cause bro, I just don't. It don't make sense to me to lose a whole bunch of money in something that's not your session. If that makes sense. Like I don't care to like risk $400, $500, $600, $700 or try to make that when I know every day that I can rinse and repeat making the money over here where we supposed to be. So, but now that was
Friday gonna be a tricky
smooth
day
move.
too, bro. We gonna see.
Yeah, man.
That shit happening.
Now that was a good move. That was a good move. When I saw that this 5 minutes started pushing like this, I said, "Oh, okay." I wish there was a way.
Oh man. If we just waited on that move.
Yeah, I know. My bad. I just expected that when this closed hella bearish like this, I'm like, bro, we definitely about to go downtown with the way that the 4 hour is rejecting. Like, but now this shit about to push up damn near into the 4 hour highs.
Hey, I think my boy Phyllis had got in today. I think he already in the field.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
On the instant?
Okay. Losses come with it, wins come with it. So shit, just keep trading, bro. Keep trading.
He probably hopped in that field today. I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. What happened after the loss, bro? It was all good. It was what it was, bro. We just reassessed. It was no big deal. Like the only thing that'll keep you fucked up in this game is if you just looking at that bitch like go to your stop loss. Like, bro, I know that shit going to my stop loss. Let me just cut this shit. Like, let you know when that shit going to your stop loss.
Yeah, I be cutting that shit when it go, back to its current, getting down to the low. I'm gonna cut that off. I got retest.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, and that because you remember that one time where you or like them couple trades where we got real close to stop loss, but you cut it, and I was like, it is what it is, bro. Like, if that's what you're gonna commit to, that's what you're gonna commit to. Yeah. Like, it really just is what it is. Because the whole woulda, coulda, shoulda game, bro, you gonna forever play that. Like I will always get in trades, and that shit will go in my favor afterwards. But I know damn well when I seen this resistance right here, I know why the fuck I had that right there. Because when this 10 a.m. candle open and that bitch fall down to here to make a bottom wick, I know damn well I'm good. Like I seen this, it started dancing. I could have made 620 or 630, but I'm cool with that 500.
Yeah. Once the dance get off. Get
Once
off
the
the dance
dance get
floor.
off. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, bruh. That was a good day. That was a day of patience and that shit was just playing around too much, bruh. Yep. There you go.
I'm
Five
trying to
minute
hit my I'm
candle,
trying to hit
close
my 1,000
bearish.
tomorrow.
This candle.
Till Friday night.
Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, okay. All right. Because what I've noticed is, let's see, when was Asian last night? These candles, August 5th, which was last night. This was Asian last night until we got a breakout. So it broke out under here and came all the way up to here to make a stop loss before finally trickling on down into here and then started ranging. That's why I'd be like, bruh, that should be ass. This was Asian session last night, basically. Hey, this is London though. London be moving a lot of times. Asian pick and chooses days where it want to move.
Yeah, definitely going low risk.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
me, I'd be quick to lock out when we done.
Exactly. Exactly. Ain't playing with them. Not playing with them. So
Good little three. What's that? 3 days straight?
3 days straight, bro.
Oh wait, let me check. I didn't even look at the chart.
3 days straight. What you at?
For the week, six
Mm-hmm.
650 now.
650. That'd be smooth to get to 800 to a band.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Bro, I'm telling you, like that shit, it started to not make sense, bro. Like it legit started to not make sense. I have spent $1,300 on these top one accounts, and I am less than two bands away on all three accounts from surpassing 30K.
Yeah, that's
From $1,500, whatever I said, $1,300. Like that shit don't make sense, bro.
Wait. Repeat that right quick.
I'll show you better than I can tell you.
He finally says so. Either fuck that, I gotta say something. To that.
Wait,
I heard you was in the
what?
field.
Yeah.
He said he's
So
just watching today.
Yeah, I ain't even take no trades today. I'm just watching the market still.
so 399, 399, and 518.70. So I spent the extra little bit because this was anytime payouts, but I
Okay.
didn't really realize what I was trying to do. So it was basically a waste of $118, but who cares? Anyway, so from that $1,300, $1,400, I now have made all these 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 3,500 times 7 is 21,000.
Says like May, right,
After,
James?
what'd you say?
Says like May.
What?
Says May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are all payouts 3,500, 3,400, 35, 35, 35, 35.
What
And
the?
then on my last accounts, I'm up 159, 334, 159, 755, and 159, 389. And I need to get to 161, 448. So just around
To,
2,000 for
to
another
get.
3,500
Oh yeah.
times three.
Man,
It's
what?
just your target on them accounts is now 9,500, right?
So what are you asking me? Sorry. Can you say that again?
Your target profit now is 9,500 on them accounts.
My target profit actually goes down per account or per payout.
Oh, okay.
So my first one I had to make 7,500. My second one I had to make 4,500. Or sorry, my first one I had to make 7,500, then 6,000, then 4,500.
Okay.
So I can ask the chat bot for you real quick because I like talking to them. It's all AI,
Yeah.
so you could just ask like whatever
Yeah, I
question
get
you
them to
have.
I had got them to cancel all three of them accounts I blown.
Okay.
Well, I didn't even know you blew no accounts.
Man, I blew three of them shits.
Nah, it's good.
So
You on
I'm
the
gonna
instant
see.
now, man. Your feet
The
wet.
instant is the way to go. I will say. I like
Yeah,
the instant.
I told James, I was like, man, I'm done. He was like, no, you ain't.
I said, because I'm just trying to be like, you would be sick if you just kept blowing 300. Like $30 ain't really that big of a deal, but 300, 400 over and over, bro, you're gonna be sick of that shit. And I'm just trying to make sure you don't get tired of this shit, is all.
Oh yeah, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna get tired. It's up. I promise you, it's up. Once I get that 3,000, I'm gonna fund
Bro,
another
Man,
account.
what's the difference
And
between the ones that you had and the ones that you just got? The ones
what
that you,
for me?
yeah.
So the 25,000 joint was the step challenge, the elite step challenge, where there's a lot of rules to it. James is telling me and shit. I send
yeah,
it
I
to you.
got you. I'm gonna ask this and I'm gonna explain to you in a minute. What is
But
the profit targets on a 50K instant funded? So I like the AI because they just tell you that shit real quick.
You said on the 50K?
Yeah, on a 50K, you got to make 3,000 for your first DJ. Then you got to make 5%,
Yeah,
which would be 2,500, and then you got to make 2,000. So, yeah, yeah, bro, like that shit really sweet. And I've had it since before May 22nd. They changed the rules. They made it harder. But I purchased these accounts before May 22nd. I've had the same accounts for 106 days now. So my shit was 5%, 4%, and then 3%.
yeah.
That's why
Now
my shit was super
by the
sweet.
end of this year, we all gonna have at least 20 racks from this shit, man.
Hey man, look, bro. The way I say it, like, it's great making the big money, but like, what would an extra 2, 3 bands a month do for you? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that shit wild. Like, that shit put into perspective for me, for real, for real. But I'll explain it to you. So with Top One, they offer instant funding accounts, which is what most of us are on now, and they
okay.
offer one-step elite challenges.
That's
So
what
the
I have.
one-step elite challenge is $34, and then you got to pay an activation fee of 150. More
Okay.
times than not, you're gonna blow that shit when you first getting started, as DJ can allude to for his first three, as we all can allude to for all of our experience in this prop shit.
Right.
But it's $34, and if you lose it, you only pay $34.
Yeah,
But
let
if
me
you
see.
do hit the profit target, which is on a 50K, we'll say 3,000, then you have to then activate it for 150. So you really all in at 200 anyway.
Right.
So a DJ's mindset was, shit, if I'm all in, if and when I hit the profit target,
I want my
I might as
profit.
well just pay the 324 to get green as soon as I finally do get the 3,000.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just all about how you want to play it. I think
I'm gonna do
while it
that.
might have while it
Yeah.
might have been like while it might be asked to pay that 34 3 4 5 times while you learning, it save your ass money in
No,
the beginning.
facts.
Like it really do. Like DJ might have not known what the fuck he was doing the first 2, 3 weeks, but he was only
Yeah,
doing
because
it
I
for
didn't
the
know
extent of
about
$34.
I didn't know about consistencies and none of that. I'm trying to whack
Exactly.
1,000 a day. I can't
Exactly.
even do that. So it's like, what's
Right.
the point?
Exactly.
That
So
shit
the
gonna take
profit
way
target is
longer.
15. The profit target on this 50K is 3,000.
Right.
And then you would have to activate it with 150 and then make another 3,000.
That shit take too
That's
long,
why
man.
DJ was like, bro, I
Oh
gotta make six
no. Oh
bands.
no. That's a lot. That's a lot. I might as
It's
Yeah,
a
well
yeah,
lot,
pay,
and
yeah.
it's going
I
and it
might as
builds the
well pay
discipline.
that 350 and just take my time with it. Like,
But if you can do that, yes. If you can dead ass put yourself to be like, bro, fuck it. Like, yes, we trade in GC. I'm gonna go into MGC on
Yeah,
their ass
MGC is
and
way
just
cheaper.
trade ones and like, bro, if you trade a 2 on an MGC, that is $2 for every movement. Two
okay.
dollars
Just to learn.
just to
I was
learn,
doing
just
that
to
at first.
learn.
I was doing that at first fitness, and then I got grown.
You got that head tap,
I was like, it's just
but
$30.
yeah, it's just $30. But that $30 3 times make your ass annoyed. You
Uh-huh.
like, bro, like I keep losing this shit. Fuck.
Right.
So if you have the discipline to hold yourself accountable and shit, just trade ones and two MGC, bro. Ones and two MGC for the
I'm
first
up
2, 3 weeks.
That's
830
what
for
I
the
was
month.
doing at
I'm
first.
up
Remember, I was aiming for
830 for
that
the month.
$80 a day.
But that's what
Facts.
I'm gonna do now.
I'm up
Yeah.
830
So
in
like,
August already.
yeah, because they say use this code, so you can use the code that I give you in the same in the group. It's the same shit. To give you 50% off trading homes at checkout, and you'll pay this 324. And if you can hold yourself accountable to just saying, bruh, I'm not gonna try to get grown. I don't know shit yet. I'm gonna just play this shit slow. But
Just take
bruh,
small wins.
I promise you by September, October, you're gonna be like, all right, bruh, like it's time to go ahead and get right.
But so let's
So like I said, whenever you're trying to purchase one, use the code at the checkout. It'll be Trading Homes.
Yeah,
What the
because my
group is
shit was like
called.
$5.97. Then when I pitched a code,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
came up
yeah.
to like 300
Like
flat.
I caught it when it was a crazy deal. I caught it when these bitches were 400 a piece. That's why you see me pay 399. So as I mentioned to you, from paying 399, 399, and 518, I done made 20,900 so far with another 10 bands loading next week or two.
I know
So
that's right.
hey man, listen, like the proof is in the pudding, bro. Like
Roger,
it's
what we getting
there.
next?
Huh?
What we getting next?
After I get the payout,
Yeah.
man, I'm finna stack. I'm finna stack the 100K account for the one. It's
Oh, you
trying
gonna
to
get
trying
you
to get
gonna
up
get a
there.
you gonna get 100K account?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna stack. I'm gonna get two.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. You might as well.
This profit
Shit.
money going straight. Well, some of it's
Bro,
going
that's
straight to
what
this.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like, okay.
whatever you do, we gonna be in the same boat.
I bet.
Because think about it. When you get 3,000, right? And you buy two more accounts for shit, 399 and 399, bruh, okay, like that's $800 of the 2,500 you were just able to
And
withdraw
you
or the
still got
2,000.
that
Like
50K account.
it is what it is. Or you can stack these. Like it's all about what you're trying to do with it. And that's
Yeah.
why, like shit, me, I went ahead and I was like, bruh, I'm bullshitting. Let me go ahead and start up another account with another prop firm. What I do? I went to another prop firm, up two bands on them. That's why I got 8 accounts running right now. All
So so when you got your payout for that personal, the drone that you don't use no more, trade of eight. So say you got 3,500. You had to load that account up. That
yeah. So when
personal
you
account.
trade on Tradeovate, on your real live account, you have to input funds from your bank account.
But it goes straight to it.
It goes straight into here. It take
Yeah.
like a
So with
day.
that payout,
It's a wire transfer.
yeah. So with that payout, I might grab another 50, so I can have two $50,000 account and fund my personal like 1,000.
Yeah, that's the same thing I'm thinking. Get another
Yeah.
copier and
That's
then
what I
put one
did.
on the
Yeah, that's
fun
what I did. It ain't nothing
on a
crazy.
personal.
Like shit. I don't. I only was trading with like like 3, 4 bands in my
That
personal
way,
line. Nothing
we
crazy.
made 600 today. That 600 would hit my account today.
Yeah, that's what
My
you want to
real
do.
account. Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit.
Who
Fuck
getting
That's
that.
what you
mad when
want
you
to do.
making like 300 on a personal a day?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
no
telling
cap.
you, when you get it consistent of throwing a one on your personal account, bro, I promise to God that shit hits so much harder than making prop firm money. You like, bro, I just made $300 in an hour.
What?
No cap.
Like I just made, and that's why I was getting too greedy earlier this year. Like, bro, I was seeing stupid money, like 2, 3 bands a day, but I was losing it the same way I was getting it. That's why I had to like take a step back and just come to the prop side to re-up my money because I was getting really fucking greedy. Like, bro, I can go back to April and see myself up $1,000 on a day and still trading in like
Oh,
10 minutes. Crazy, man.
that's why we here though. Keep each other accountable now.
But y'all do though, because I said it and I put it on my Instagram. I said I got back in my bag when I started teaching and keeping people accountable the same way they keep me accountable. You know what I'm saying? So like, bruh, the proof is in the pudding. You heard how he said, "What? You done made 20,000 from it, bruh? Yes, 20,000 from a thirteen hundred
Since
dollar
May.
investment, and that
Yep.
shit, bruh. And I'm 2,000 away from another 10,000.
And then soon, like in a year, bro, this shit gonna turn into 200,000.
Right. But that's what I'm
It's
thinking though,
what?
because like so far this year, I made like just over 30 across all accounts, prop trading and personal account and shit. But since I done stacked these three with these five, now these payout cycles about to look a lot different.
Niggas about to literally be trading homes.
Yeah, on me.
Nah, I'm kind of with you, DJ. I ain't gonna lie. Get another 50K, just copy
Yeah,
both of
another
them, and then
50K and then get a regular personal job.
yeah,
Bruh, I'm
yeah.
telling you, I got two screens. I just do that shit side by side. Like
Because you
literally
gotta
just go
think about
back and
that
forth.
100K is gonna make us have to make more. Why not just stack them 3,000s?
And
Yeah.
that's what it was funny because they was doing a random ass giveaway, not giveaway, a big ass promotion. Tradeify was, and I was like, bro, I only had 1, 2, 3, 4 150Ks. I was like, why am I bullshitting and acting like I shouldn't have all five of these? Loaded up another 100K. I was like, fuck it. So them 100K. So all these accounts now are at, let's see, 152, 562. The dashboard don't update to the end of the day. So they had 152, 562 on these. And then my 100K right here is at 102, 316. So my target is 6% on this. That's only 6,000. And then it's 9,000 on these other four. So I can get max 2,500 from these with their rules and max 2,000 on their rules, but they're the opposite. You can get paid more with them every payout. You can request more per payout. That shit kind of crazy.
Only thing with that is when I'm at work, I can't do it on my phone and on my computer. You know, I'm at work, I'm on my phone. So
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
probably just
yeah.
trade the
Yeah, stick to it. Take a little like advanced, being advanced to do that shit. I ain't gonna lie to
yeah,
you, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Like
That's the
for
only thing.
example, like I'm up 380 on these accounts, and I'm up 204 on these accounts. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit be moving around on you, and like missing 4 pips on a three. I think that's legit the difference of $120 per account.
Whereas if I was home, I could trade the
Oh
instant
yeah, if
funding
you
on the
got two
computer.
screens, you side by side.
Yeah, instant
Bruh, when
funding
I
on the
say that buy
computer.
stop, I just set a buy stop over there, and I set a buy stop over there, and then when it get me in, I just drag that shit up, drag that shit
Yeah.
down, and then I just get out on my other account. Like that shit's simple, bro.
No, facts.
That shit's simple. So,
And then on the phone,
like
I
I
just
said,
trade the one.
I'm just glad y'all seeing the vision. Honestly, for real, for real.
Oh yeah.
Question: Can you go back to
Wait.
that top one account to like the breakdown of the different
Yes, sir.
right there? All right. So for that $70 difference, however much it is, should I just get the 100K account, or should I? Or
That's on
should I?
you, bro. Like that's really. I mean, it's just you. DJ can attest, Roger can attest, I can attest. It's the
Only
same profit target.
it's the same.
It's the
It's
same.
just
It's like it's legit. The same 5% you got to make here is the same 5% you got to make here. It's the same, or 6%. Like you, but it's just how you want to put your nuts on the line.
Yeah, it
Like,
gotta be your discipline on your
yeah, it's
risk.
your discipline. It's your
But
discipline. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that's funny about these futures accounts, and I don't think Raymond is on here no more. No, he not. But Roger used to trade Forex accounts, right? Forex props.
No, I used to do binary options.
Okay, okay. So with Forex props, you used to have an 8% drawdown and a 10% drawdown.
all right.
On these, it's actually a little backwards. The
but
max you can lose,
what's the first profit on the 100?
first profit is 6%. So 6,000.
Oh, okay, yeah. So nah, Phyllis, ours is 3,000 for the first time.
Yeah, there's just 3,000. It's
That
the
shit used to be
same shit.
2,500.
It's the same
So you
shit.
just had to make 3,000 twice.
Or
Well,
you
you
got
used
to
to
up
make
your lot, like
3,000 twice on
double
a
the
50,
lots, basically,
50K.
like double the
Yeah.
lots.
All right.
So that it's the same trades. It's all just leverage.
Yeah.
So if you taking a 2 on this, a person trading 100K could take a 4, or if someone taking a 1 on this person could take a 2. It's just all about how long you want to
But
do.
how often you take a 4 on a 150?
Never,
Exactly.
never,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
never.
He might as well
So
get a 50.
that's what I'm saying. Of like, honestly, if I'm you, I'm starting with a 50K.
But
For real. I'm gonna just start with a 50K. Like, yes, it's just the extra $70, $75, but it's like the mental of seeing that
Yeah.
climb to
I'm at
$6,000.
a point
Start
where I'm
micro
good
too.
with just 50Ks. That's all. That's
Yeah,
cool.
like the power of 250Ks is the same as 100K.
right.
You
So
just
you
want to
might as
start
well
micro.
exactly, yeah, and you start micros anyway, and you trade in 2s and 1s. So I don't even want you trading nothing big for the first month, 2-3 weeks at least. You know what I'm
But
Yeah,
saying?
I just
So
started trading. For real, for real.
the fact, like he legit watched for 2-3 weeks and then text me like, bro, I'm ready to get in the game. Like, what I got to do? Then he had
Yeah,
to
I
tap that
started
head, lose a
mid-June.
couple of these, and then he's like, bro, something got to change. Like, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna go slow though. And the hardest thing for DJ been, shit, I'm only up 190. Do I keep trading? Nah,
Like
bro. Fuck it.
like today. Today
Yeah,
I
like,
lost at 280 and then went up like 4 or 5, and now only up 140 for the day. But I'm out the fucking trade. I promise you, I ain't get
bro.
back
If
in.
I what we be saying, if I'm cool with calling that 204, like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
You like what you doing?
cool.
Like, what you really doing? Because at the end
It's
of the
always
day,
tomorrow.
it's always tomorrow, bro. Always tomorrow. My data shows me that I lose 2 times a month. I lose 2 days a month. Every other day, we supposed to smack some shit. If this was just my $204 day, it was what it was.
right.
I only made 200 a day times 8 accounts. Oh well, because I made 380 on these accounts. I made 204 on these 3 accounts. That's not a bad day in
At
the
all.
grand scheme. So, yeah, bro. Like I said, the
We all
vision
hit
is
the
clear.
payouts.
The
We
vision
all
is
hit the
clear.
payouts. They gonna
I just
rush
can't
like
wait to see y'all get the
EBK.
payouts and reinvest that money back into the market
Oh,
because
for sure.
once you get this 50K, I think you can take out of the 3,000, I know you got to leave a buffer. You can either take out 2,000 or 2,500. It's one of those two. But either way, that's
Regardless.
still incomparable to what
See,
you
it's always
invested
some
into it.
bullshit.
They ain't gonna let you just take the whole account out.
It's always some bullshit.
No, they ain't gonna let you take the whole account out because it will be blown.
Yeah.
So like think about it. The way I got the 150K, I wouldn't have kept these accounts if I could take out the whole 9,000 the first time I made it, or the whole 7,500 the first time I made it. So I done made 7,500, made a withdrawal, 4,000 or 6,000. Sorry, made a withdrawal. After I make this next money, I'm gonna make a withdrawal, and I'm gonna still have like 8,000 and some change left in there. That buffer is what keeps me with these accounts for all this time. I got that big ass buffer. So like for me to blow this account, I would have to lose $9,334.16.
Damn, and that's not happening.
And that's not finna happen. Like, what the fuck did
At
I
all.
just do to go from
The only
being
way that
profitable
happens if you
every
go on
day?
the floor and walk away from the computer.
Bruh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody their money back, and I'm gonna say, bruh, my bad, I'm a scam. If I'm losing $9,000 when I made 3,336 this month, I made 5,067 this month, I made 4,324 this month, I made 2,066 that month, times 3 accounts. What the fuck am I losing $9,000 for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can just talk my shit because I live it, bro. Like I
Right.
done seen this shit. I seen it. I can't unsee it. These niggas actually paying out. Like it's been smooth, bro. It's been smooth. I was like, shit. Let me go ahead and run the
Jay,
play.
you remember when I
Another
first
5.
was asking you, like, yo, teach me this shit. I'll pay
Bro,
you.
yeah. I mean, that was a while ago too.
That was like last year.
Yeah, that was a
Like,
while ago.
like,
He's like,
yo,
bro, I got free time. Like teach me that shit. I say, okay, as long as you got time, because it's
I'm
not
being
easy.
forced.
Not easy. But see, me, the thing is, what used to fuck me up in the back of the day and fuck people up to this day is they can't take 10 trading days to only be up $2,500. They want to get that payout in 5 days, 7 days. But I will take 30 days.
No, not
That's
me
what
no
they,
more. Not no more. Cause you gotta
bruh.
look at it. You gotta look at it like in a month. You know,
Bro, what?
you gotta be grateful. Some niggas ain't making that in a month. So, like, what
Man,
the
I
fuck?
did, bruh. I
On
did
the
that
side.
interview. I did that interview, and I made obviously 21,000 in them 90 days is what it took. And someone in the comments was like, "Is 7,000 a month good? Like that seemed like what you could make in a job." And
What?
then Nick was
7,000
like,
a month.
Nick was
That's
like,
great.
you got to think. First of all, people don't make that in their job. Second of all, this ain't his full time job.
Exactly.
That's on
That
the
could be
Yeah,
side.
not my
extra
People don't
full
make
time
that.
7,000.
shit.
People don't make that in 3 months.
Man, what? Bruh, most of my partners do not make that. No, like, no. Nigga, 7 times 12 is 84,000. If I only made 84,000 from my ass of trading 2 hours a day, I guess I would just be all right with it. But nigga, that's just my little side shit.
And guess who's gonna be all right next to you? Me. Okay.
Like I said, bro. So for these accounts, I've had to spend 473, 473, 473, 473, and 351. So I'm not sure what that is. It's somewhere around like 2,000. And after my first payout with these accounts, I think I can take out a max of 2,500. So 2,500 times 5 would be 12,500. Then I will, like I said, it gets super easy with them. For some reason, after you make the first payout, bro, you go down in your target.
Man, after we
That
all
shit's
make
so
20
crazy.
bands,
Yo, yeah.
we gotta take a trade of homes vacay.
Hey man, listen, I was
Yeah.
thinking about that shit. I'm like, whoever in the A, we definitely should link up on some chill shit for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
For
Some
sure.
network
Like,
shit and all that.
why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, who can be mad about just sitting on your ass making 10 bands in a month from an hour or two a day?
Especially when we make the first payout. Hell yeah, we can.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So I've been really like praying on it and shit. Like, I just had to like get in my thoughts yesterday. I'm really trying to like just stay valid and keep getting these payouts and keep putting out the content and shit because I really want to see more people eating with this shit because they can. Like, and I'm trying to grow the community for sure. For sure, for sure. But it got to happen organically though, because
That's gonna happen
like
for
you said,
sure,
DJ,
especially
it
with the
can't be no
payout.
bad energy.
No bad energy. That's why people that DM me, I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
I'm
like
only invite a few select people
you gotta
that I
be
know
like
that's
in a
gonna lock in.
different, you gotta be in a different mindset
Yeah.
to like see these numbers, bro. Like it legit don't make sense. It don't make sense to be able to make $15,000 and $20,000 in the span of a month from your ad, bro. It don't make sense.
Bro, even when people be DM me, how you trade? Teach me. I be like, it's not no fast money. It's gonna take a lot of
It's
discipline,
not,
and then they
bro. I'm
don't
telling you,
respond back.
bro.
Bro,
I got people, bro. So many people be hitting me up, but it's only the select few that's really gonna take that leap
some people just
and
want to
really,
see what you're doing. Like
yeah.
the
I
guy I
said,
was telling you about, the boy I was texting you about the other day, James. He literally made me send him everything, and then hit me up yesterday and said, "I'm gonna just learn on my own." So why the
go ahead.
fuck?
You
So why
should.
did you hit me up if I told you
Exactly.
I was in a group?
You should. And
Like
that's what DJ was like. I damn near don't even want to pub that shit for real, for real. So I got some stain on my name too. Like I need
exactly,
to see some
yeah.
profits.
And
Like
that's when niggas gonna come in and be like, "Yo, how much did you see from it already?" I could test.
exactly. Be like, bro, I had to bump my head a few times with $30. I spent 200, 250, whatever it was. I made 3K.
The three people I got in here, I know they locked in, just
For
like me.
sure. For
Like
sure. Because
they ain't
who
about
ask
to
they
bullshit.
asking questions, they jumping on the goddamn
Yeah,
Zooms.
they
Like
talking, they taking their
facts.
time. Right?
That's what it's all about, bro. Like that's what it's all about. Like today, I would have loved to smack for 500 across all accounts. I only made 200, bro. What do I do? But it's 200 times three, and then it's 380 times five. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be okay. Like, bro, you just gotta see that shit, bro. When you see folks doing it, it make you start believing that shit. But yeah, bro. So that was a good little trade, good little day. Um, we'll be back at that shit tomorrow though.
Bet. No, you doing
Oh
tomorrow?
well, yeah. Tomorrow night or tonight, either one.
You gonna try tomorrow night?
Either tomorrow night or tonight. It depends. Like I said,
Just
sometimes
hit me
I'll
test.
be
I ain't
just
done
trying
that.
to chill out, but sometimes I'll be missing that shit. So if it's because like I like doing Wednesday night sometime because I know I'm not getting on in the morning, or I'm gonna know that I didn't trade in the morning, so I can get on Thursday night. Either way, but like Roger said, regardless of whatever happened, it's gonna be low risk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be low risk. So.
no cap. Well, we already got the W for the day.
Hey man, what? That's all, bruh. That's all this shit is about is stacking W's, stacking days, bruh. If you can be green more than you can be red, that's what Nick said on the podcast. He like, bruh, the fact that like if you can make $1 doing this shit is kind of crazy. Let alone making 10 bands, 15 bands, 20 bands, and y'all just striving for y'all first payout, bro. Watch and wait till y'all stack 2 and 3 accounts at a time,
Ah, that's the plan.
bruh. I'm telling you, that shit ain't no harder than
That's
going to
definitely the
here.
plan. To just
This
take out
settings button
6
right
bands.
here. This setting button's right here. Copy trading. This is your lead account. These are your follower accounts. And just let that shit go to work. That's all that shit about, bro. So
Yeah, when I get that first payout and I put that on my story, they gonna go crazy.
DJ,
Like, yo,
where
let
you
me
do
get
that,
in.
DJ?
Yeah, it's like,
3,000.
eat a dick.
Bro, y'all, it's a scam, bro. I remember folks was trying to do that back in 2020. Okay.
Like, why y'all ain't hit me up
And that's my
before?
thing, James. That's what I was telling you. I hate like when I did used to repost the niggas, but I used to do that. But how you do this,
No, you didn't.
man? No, you didn't.
You did not
It's
used to do
totally different.
that. You did not, in fact, used to do that. You used to fuck with people that was doing wrong. And I get it. It definitely would put a bad taste in my mouth thinking about what IML used to do. For sure. It definitely would. But now that we got a plan and a system and discipline and accountability, bro, it's hard for you to fail because that means everybody in this group just failed.
Right.
That means everybody, like, that's why I
Yeah.
be like, even before I get into trades, I'm like, Roger, what you think about this, bro? Like, what you think? You know what I'm saying? Like, when we saw that resistance right there and I saw this shit open and I said, bro, this shit about to reject, ain't it? He's like, yeah, bro, let's just wait till we get above there. What happened? We had a 15-minute candle come all the way the fuck down here, break this high, reject, close out, boom. Call
And
it a
when you
day.
called that move, I got it like a little bit before you. I'm like, yeah, that shit about to flip. Get it, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
And I held it the whole time.
Yeah.
That shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
So and then it started dancing up at the top. I could have made my 600, but they hold me on the 510. It's all good. So yeah, bro. Like I said, the vision is clear. It's plain. I'm just gonna try to keep executing every day, stay disciplined, and we're gonna keep running this shit up.
See y'all tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah, see y'all tonight, tomorrow night. We're gonna run the Asian session. I'll hit the group though.
Yeah, I
Also,
bet.
Brandon, I see your question. What time tonight? 8:15, 8:30 at the latest. So between 8 and 8:30, we'll hit the group though. All right, y'all boys.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
easy. Y'all.